My name is Kavya Ramesh, and my favorite poem is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. The poem is an account of a speaker who takes a journey and is mesmerized by woods, and he stops at these woods to watch the snow fall. But he realizes soon that he has obligations and a distance yet to travel, but he wants to stay longer. Soon he regains his focus and continues on the journey. I believe this poem represents life itself and the goals and commitments that we all have, whether they're short-term or long-term. For me, this year, my goals include finishing my college applications and managing the set for the spring musical. The speaker stopping by the woods represents the distractions and the slipping from focus that we all feel sometimes. But like the speaker, we have to regain control and continue on the journey. And just like Frost says, I have promises to keep to myself and to others. And I have miles to go before I sleep, which in my case means I can finally relax after graduation. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me standing here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the wood and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Robert Frost's poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, is made up of 4 stanzas consisting of an A, B, C, B rhyme scheme, written in iambic tetrameter. The last 2 lines break the rhyme scheme as the phrase is repeated, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. This repetition leads to a shift to a more serious tone in the last stanza, when the speaker is convincing himself to keep focus on the journey and to not get distracted by the woods. The tone of the previous stanzas was more vibrant and awestruck, as the speaker was describing the environment around him, the thing that's making the speaker lose focus. Frost uses imagery to capture these feelings. He writes, "The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake," appealing to the reader's sense of sound and conveying the speaker's relaxation and ease of mind he feels when he is in the presence of nature. Robert Frost's life also influenced the creation of this poem, as he moved to New England at a young age. As an adult, he worked jobs such as mill worker, cobbler, and farmer, and was also inspired by the landscapes, which caused him to write a poem about a man who gets distracted by the whims of nature.